Hello, it's the start of March, which means it's time for a monthly TBR video. So far in 2024, I have a 100% strike rate for my TBRs. If you don't know what that means, it means at the start of each month, I acquired a list of books, and so far in the respective months, I have finished the books that were on that list. So let's keep the momentum going and do the same thing for the month of March. Last month, I did this thing where it was like, okay, Party Monopoly board game picks my reads, and essentially had a board game, and I allocated a book to each of the spaces, and then I rolled the dice, and whatever I landed on. So that's what we're gonna do here today. These are also some new additions to my TBR, and then also I've got like 2 books there. This is my very trusty board, which I will be using. This is a brief overview of the board. If I land on Go, I will just keep rolling. If I land on Dance Party, I will be reading King of Pride because I've heard that there is a nightclub scene where she convinces this dude to come to a nightclub, and dancing can happen in a nightclub. Also, my nail matches very nice. If I land on Movie Party, there is like 2 movies now based on this book. I've heard lots of great things about it. Some of the chance cards look like this, so go to any color space, and if I land on chance, I will just be picking a chance card. For Swimming Party, I'm thinking Mile High because the cover is blue, swimming pools are blue, there's water there, also there's a plane at the top, and often people go on planes when they go on vacation to hot areas where there are beaches and pools. And even though I don't know this for certain, there's probably going to be like a pool scene in this book. Bouncy Castle Party is similar to last time. We have Crown of Midnight, which is another book in the Throne of Glass series. Basically, Selena is the king's champion, King Castle. If I get here, I'm just going to keep moving forward. And then Bowling Party, we have Daisy Jones and the Six, because I don't know about you, but every single bowling alley I've been to, there's always been like a TV at the very end of each of the lanes, and often there are music videos and stuff, and they are a band. So, band makes music, and that's my reasoning. For the Ice Skating Party, we have Magnolia Park's Into the Dark, which is a book that, regardless of whether I get or not, I will be reading this month. Now, the reason why this is the Ice Skating Party is because her and BJ's relationship is on thin ice. And right now, they're like gliding above the surface, but one little chip in the ice and they're gonna go crashing through. I'm doing the party box a little bit different this time. Last time I did this, I just put some of these in the party box, and then when I got it, I split it. But no, if I land on this one, I'm going to be picking a yellow book cover. Everything I Know About Love, Dead Poet Society. For the pizza party, I am thinking Binding Thirteen, not only because the covers match, but because isn't this book about high school students? And then obviously, like, high school students, there's probably going to be a scene in here where they eat pizza. For the pinata party, I'm thinking Heartless because this book takes place on a ranch, and I'm pretty sure this is the guy that is a farmer, and there's probably a horse in this book. Let's just turn this around. Free parking, I would just roll again. And then for Clown Party, I can't believe I did not think of this last time. It obviously, Pennywise takes on the form of whatever you're scared of most, but if you say Pennywise or you say it, most people think of the clown, which is why for the Clown Party it's this, but this book is very thick. Also, don't mind the mozzie bites on my hand. Magic Party I'm very excited for because it's basically the same thing as I had last time. Ruthless Vows, I read Divine Rivals last month, and I am excited to get to this book here because I'm very easily entertained and I like the vibes, and I also am very curious to see how things are going to start picking up in this book, considering how they left off last time. Also, there has to be magic in this book. Chance cards, yes, that's it there. And then for the Pirate Party, we have the Count of Monte Cristo, because if you look on the back here, look, focus, naive, sailor, pirate. Now for the Princess Party, we have The Cruel Prince. We just add a few S's and bam, princess. With Go to Jail, this just means I have to pick a book that I have been putting off or avoiding. Now, for Spooky Party, I have none of this true because this book is a thriller. This was very popular, like last month, I think. Was it last month or the month before? I don't know. This book was very popular. And besides, this cover has very spooky vibes. Okay, so for Safari Party, before I show it to you, I would just like to just hear me out, okay, before I show you the book. We have the Predator. What is that there? It's a lion. What is a lion? It's a predator. That's my reasoning. Moving on. Party box. Same thing, yellow book. Or actually, you know what? No. I will split these, and the first book, if I get party box, it will be Everything I Know About Love, and then the second time will just be the rest of the cards, because really the only reason why is because I wanted to read Everything I Know About Love, but I couldn't find to fit it here on this board. Beach Party, my thinking is this book right here because there's blue in it. I just want to read this book, to be honest, and even though there's probably nothing about a beach in here. Okay, let me think about this. No, house, the house next door. There are many houses out there that are right next door to the beach. Yeah, that's my thinking here. Then for the theme park party, we have the exact same as last time, and that is the fine print because this is about a theme park. That's everything. Why did I just slap the book like that? Also, my memory is kind of hazy. I don't know if I said this or not, but I will be picking like 10 books maybe. Half the chance cards there, half the chance cards in here, but also if I get this, we're never gonna pick the Everything I Know About Love. These are what I put down if I get a particular space. This is my little avatar guy, and this is what I roll the dice in so the dice doesn't go missing and I lose it or it goes underneath my bed and I can't get it out. And as per usual, I will be doing this all in one take, so then you know that I'm not cheating on you. Well, I mean, I would never cheat on you anyways. Never cheat on anyone. So this is what happens when you read Magnolia Parks. You start thinking about cheating. Like, not like that. I mean, like, you think about the... No, I would never. I'm gonna put on my light so we can see the board better. This is the overview of the board, and let's get this started. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's take that there and let's put this down to mark our territory, and then let's roll that again. 2. 1, 2. I don't remember what that one was. Let's mark our territory down there. Put that there, and then let's 1. Okay, let's put that there. Let me do like another big roll. 1, 2. Okay. So also the reason why I roll very weirdly is just because the act of like rolling a dice, I don't want anyone to take it the wrong way. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see what this one is going to be here. Go to any orange party space. Okay, so, okay, to be honest, I can either pick that one or that one. Do I really want to? Okay, I suppose I'll just take this one there because I suppose I was just going to go to that one there, but Heartless doesn't seem like that bad of a book. How many books is that? Ignore the hair that I just saw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so let's roll this again. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. No, is that the Count of Monte Cristo? Okay, that's fine. That's like totally fine. The fact that I'll be reading like a book that's like a million pages long. Okay, so let's put that there and then let's roll that again. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Safari Party. Okay. And then let's roll that again. Oh, a chance again. Are you kidding me right now? Go to any red party space. So I'm thinking if I go to any red party space, I am going to go to this one here because I don't really want to read it considering the Count of Monte Cristo is like a really long book. Okay. I've also run out of the little like things because I think there's only 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because we have run out of all my little like houses things, I'm going to pick 2 red ones and we're just going to use them as the extra ones. So let's roll that. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where is my little house? Put that there. And then we're going to roll it again. 2. Which is 1, 2. Okay, we remember this is Everything I Know About Love. Because that's what I said. Okay, so this is the final overview of the board. These are the things I got. Let me get all the books. This is actually a horrifying book stack. Why does it look like there are so many more than 10 books in here? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And why are they all so like thick? Like, look at this. I don't know if I'm going to actually be able to do all this. Good thing that March has 31 days. Oh, wait, I forgot I was supposed to be doing a transition. Let's redo that. The first book that we have here is Crown of Midnight. This is a fantasy book. It is part of the Throne of Glass series. It's nowhere near as thick as some of the other books in the series or just in my TBR stack for March. I'm making my way to that series. Then we have Daisy Jones and the Six. I have read The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by this same author. I kind of know what to expect with her writing style. So at the back of this book's like, everybody knows Daisy Jones and the Six. They were a band, and then it says everything came crashing down. Everyone was there, everyone remembers it differently. Nobody knew why they split until now. A lot of different interview kind of formats from people in the band to try to figure out why this super successful band just like broke up. I am so happy that this book is on my March TBR, even though I know what's going to happen. Basically, Magnolia Parks is this book series about these London socialites and Magnolia and BJ. That's Magnolia, and BJ is right next to her on the side there, the wolf. That represents BJ. Now, the last Magnolia Parks book and the last Daisy Hates book, they both ended on cliffhangers on a really terrible note, as we see, reeling from a devastating loss. For a moment when I read the ending, I was like, wait, maybe everything's gonna be okay. I don't think so. This book is also part of a series. This follows Johnny and Shannon. Also, why is this book so thick? But I've seen like the newer versions, and the cover's like very pretty, if I do say. Much prettier than this ugly cover. But also, how I got given this book, basically, this book was used. And the way it came to me, it was all nice and neat in this like fancy little parcel. It was so nice and lovely. I shouldn't be complaining because this book was technically used, so I got a good deal on it. It's so thick, and the newest one is not, and I'm just very confused by that. I have an intense fear of missing out, and the Chestnut Springs book series is a book series that is wildly popular on the internet. This is the second one in it, and I'm slowly making my way through it. I read Flawless, and it was like vibes. Like, it wasn't my favorite thing. It was like pretty standard of a contemporary romance. I'm gonna read this. This is about like a nanny and this dude, single dad, and yeah, I think it's on a farm. Divine Rivals is the first book in this duology. This is the second one. Basically, in the first book, there was like these magic typewriters, and then these two people would like write to each other from the magic typewriters. Things ended off kind of in a dire situation, and I guess everything's gonna end up happily ever after, because why are they holding hands on the cover? Sometimes we need to rip things off like a band-aid. The Count of Monte Cristo. This is over 1,000 pages. I think it's like 1,400. Am I scared? Yes, but I did the calculations. If I read about 50 pages a day, I will be able to get this done in this month. Am I scared? Yes, I'm very scared. It's fine. Also, I like this cover. Basically, this book is about this guy who has been imprisoned for a crime he didn't commit. His name is Edmund. He spends 14 bitter years in a dungeon. When his daring escape plan works, he uses all he has learned in his incarceration to mastermind an elaborate plan of revenge against those he held responsible for his fate. No longer the naive sailor who disappeared in the dark fortress all those years ago, he reinvents himself as the charming, mysterious, powerful Count of Monte Cristo. And then on the back here it says that it has love, friendship, jealousy, faith, education, snobbery, and class. Sounds interesting. This book here was very, very popular. It is a thriller book by Lisa Jewell. I've read a few other books by this author. Her books always have really deep and unsettling things, and what I remember is all of her endings are always so like bittersweet. Like, I mean, I guess it's kind of like a happy ending, but there's always like a very like kind of like nasty and pleasant feeling at the end of them. This book is about this woman who has a podcast, and she interviews this lady, and then as the podcast goes on, it's like, hang on a second, is this true? This book was specially printed off for me because I ordered it from this website, and it was like, yeah, we don't like basically normally stock this book, so we're just gonna get it printed off specially for you. It's a dark romance, rival families. It's very skinny. It's like a series. I think it's enemies to lovers. I know they're enemies. Everything I know about love is kind of this lady's like real accounts about like what love is, and I've heard so many amazing things about it, and it's also a TV show, so I will want to be watching that. And yeah, I'm just excited that I got this book because as soon as I got it, I was so excited to read it. So those are the books that I am going to be attempting to read in March. Hopefully I can do it. It's a good thing I have terrible sleeping problems because I'll be able to read this. That is all for today. I will see you in my next one. Bye!